Selma's opening monologue reframes the entire story. The Furies were never truly about serving the Godfathers or maintaining order. That was just the surface. Beneath it, Selma was quietly building towards something far more radical: total control. She doesn't believe the current system can ever deliver justice or balance. In her eyes, it's broken beyond repair. So instead of fixing it, she chooses to burn it down and rebuild it herself. Her philosophy is simple and terrifying. Power is the only truth. Everything else, loyalty, family, tradition, is just a tool. One of the most important things the finale reveals is that Selma didn't win because she's stronger. She won because she was always ahead. She manipulated alliances long before anyone noticed. She identified weaknesses and exploited them. She used fear, especially involving children, as leverage. She even turned insiders like Iris to her side. By the time the others realize what's happening, it's already too late. Even major events like Oz's death aren't accidents or turning points. They're steps in a plan that's been unfolding for a long time. As Selma rises, everything else falls apart. Oz is dead, the Olympians are finished, the group is exposed and hunted, the Fixer is dying, the children are kidnapped. The system that once held the underworld together doesn't just weaken, it disappears. And that's exactly what Selma wanted, because chaos creates opportunity. The final confrontation between Lena and Selma isn't just physical, it's ideological. Lena represents something close to the original idea of the Furies: loyalty, protection, a sense of moral balance. Selma represents the opposite: control, manipulation, absolute power. When Lena calls Selma out for hypocrisy, preaching family while exploiting it, Selma doesn't argue, she agrees. Because to her, those values were never real, they were just tools to get where she is now. And that's the moment Lena truly understands. She's been fighting someone who doesn't believe in anything except winning. Lena's plan is smart: remove Selma's leverage by saving the kidnapped children. But Selma already anticipated it. That's the pattern of the entire finale. Every move against Selma has already been accounted for. So when their fight finally happens, it's not a fair battle. It's the final step of a plan Selma already completed. Lena fights back, refuses to join her, and holds on to her principles. But in this world, that's not enough. Selma defeats her, and with that, resistance collapses. The kidnapping of the children is one of the darkest elements of the finale, and also the most important. It's how Selma secures power. By holding the children of her enemies, she ensures no one can rebel, no one can act freely, everyone is controlled emotionally, not just physically. It's not just domination, it's psychological warfare, and it works. While the larger war plays out, the story of the Fixer and Nico adds a more emotional layer. Nico forcing the Fixer into the hospital is a turning point. It shows that even in a world ruled by fear and power, some people still choose loyalty over control. But it also highlights the cost of that choice. Trust is fragile. And survival often comes with consequences. By the end of the finale, Selma has everything she wanted. The old leaders are gone, her enemies are broken or captured, the underworld is destabilized, the children give her total leverage. She doesn't just take power, she reshapes the entire system around herself. This isn't a continuation of the old order, it's something entirely new and far more dangerous. The ending of Furies Season 2 delivers a bleak but powerful message. Systems built on power will always be taken over by someone willing to go further than everyone else. Lena believed in rules, Selma believed in control, and in the end, control wins. The finale doesn't offer justice or closure, it offers a warning. Selma's victory shows what happens when someone stops pretending that morality matters, when they stop playing by the rules and instead rewrite them entirely. Lena's defeat, on the other hand, isn't about weakness. It's about the cost of holding on to principles in a world that no longer values them. As the season ends, one thing is clear: the war isn't over. But now it's being fought on Selma's terms, and that makes everything even more dangerous.